sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting pushback on the ramp, yeah, the stream's about to roll. Flows like a pilot, but the rhythm got that soul. GA pistons humming, feel the throttle when it kicks. Then he jumps into the air, but call him Leo sticks. Biz jet sleek, 737 on the climb. Checklist reading clean, every switch is on time. IFR mine with a V and far swagger, but a landing's on deck. He don't bounce, never stagger. Yeah, Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting green light in the chat, steady sipping on it, yeah. Trying to keep it level, but he almost spilled it in his lap. Laughing as we cross check out to meter looking right. Rock say sticks, that boom boom room hitting different tonight. Captain Will rolling in, always dropping that support. OG in the tower, giving love from every port. Community strong like a crew on a long haul. Everybody locked in when Leo makes the call. Yeah, Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom boom room, chat already getting Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom boom room, chat already getting peg, VF arm, Leo's dialed into the flow. Cross checking every column like it's running ATC control. FMC low decided lock, perf data tight. Flex him said he launches heavy, birth into the night. Intercept the localizer, needle split, then a line. Need a slope alive, he calls it out before the diamond shine. Windshield warning bark, but he rides it like a king. Correcting with precision, rudder inputs clean. Configure on schedule, flash notch by the book. V-ref nail, perfect, come and watch this approach cook. Touchdown stove, stable, main gear kiss with finesse. Leo's landings hit different, auto brakes handle the rest. Yeah. Flight levels climbing, vibes aligning, turbulence ain't stopping nothing. Boom, boom, room, open wide, engines roaring, bases thumping. Vat some sim, skies lit, and the chat stay fly. Leo hits that autopilot, let the stream glide by. Yeah, Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom boom room, chat already getting Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom boom room, chat already getting lit.
Yo, 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 big ups, big ups, big ups. Happy Saturday, the weekend before Christmas. I am your host, Leo686, and we're about to get this party started early today. Busy day today, so we figured we'd get a stream in early since we didn't do one yesterday. Family business got me yesterday, and so by the time we got back in the house, we were just like, you know what, screw it. We're gonna do our own thing, we're gonna kick it, get ready for tomorrow. Busy day today. So yeah, one single leg, a longer leg. We're going from Alliance, where we brought her in the other day. What was it, Friday? Brought her in Friday, and we're going on out to Ontario, California. So Fort Worth, Alliance, Texas to Ontario, California. Flight time is going to be about 3.5 hours. One end single leg, because then at 5 p.m. today, if you guys aren't doing nothing, tune in as XP72 and myself joins the Closed Traffic Podcast to talk everything flight sim. We'll vent, we'll talk about flight sim, the news, and you know, just the last year of flight sim, right? Ought to be fun. That is at 5 p.m. this evening. There will be a secondary stream here on my channel, but as always, feel free to go and show those guys some support over at Closed Traffic Podcast YouTube channel. So yeah, without further ado, you've got your briefing, you've got what we're doing, and one other NOTAM I have for you today is that we finally have Chase Plane in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Albeit it's an experimental version, but it is available to the general public to take part in and enjoy. One of my favorite add-ons from Microsoft that should be included by default. However, Asobo didn't seem to think about these things. So yeah, without further ado, we're sitting here spot 6 in Alliance, and we'll, you know, get straight to it. We got some cameras set up already. Also, we've had an update for GSX, so GSX is doing GSX things as it's supposed to. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna have a good day. Hope all is well with each and every one of you. Willy Nilly is in chat, says you're Captain Will. What's going on, bro? Welcome aboard. Wanted to work with Chase Plane, add on with you. Yours seem to be bug. Are you experiencing issues? I'm experiencing no issues whatsoever. What I will say is make sure that you unbind any camera button on your keyboard that you may use with Chase Plane. Chase Plane gives you the option to do it for you. However, the option to do it for me didn't work. So I had to go and make sure that anything that I use for Chase Plane is unbound. And that doesn't matter which peripheral we're talking about here, whether it be the yoke, whether it be my controller or my keyboard. If I use numpad 4, which you know, I'm normally using a numpad for my views here, I had to go and unbind those. So yeah, let's go ahead and use Chase Plane features and get aboard the aircraft, right? And let's get some power established here. It is definitely good to see each and every one of you. Let's just get aboard here. Aboard the beautiful PMDG 737-800NG Boeing converted freighter. Willy Nilly says just got the A300 yesterday, but haven't had the chance to fly it. Fly it, bro. Fly it. It is an awesome airplane. I love the airplane. We'll be picking that up here pretty soon. Well, not picking it up, but flying that again here pretty soon on the channel. But yeah, awesome airplane with awesome default sounds. That airplane is pretty good if I do say so myself. All right, so we'll be using a mix of say intentions today. We do not have any ATC currently on long hour route, so we'll use some say intentions to its full capacity and see how that turns out for us. I was just looking over Volanta here to make sure that what I was saying was accurate. All right, let's get seated here. All right, gents, Welcome to the business area. We'll get this music turned down and we'll get our camera turned on. And then we'll be able to get the festivities started today. All right, so let me grab my headset here. And we should already have our profile set. All right, cool. Yes, we do. All right, there we go. All right, let's get this on. Let's get our flight plan imported here. And then, let's see, ground ops. We've got ground power. We've got chocks. That's all fine. We'll go door management, and then we'll get the cargo door open. All right, we'll come up top. Battery switch can come through the on. Emergency lights arm. We'll go on the ground power. We'll get window heats on. Boom, 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 boom. We'll get our hydraulic pumps on for the moment because we have to get the cargo door open, so that is fine. We'll let the aircraft energize here, and then we'll call up and get our cargo loaded. Alright, that's good. Let's jump. That's not the view. That's not the view. Alright, let's jump up here. And let's get this here cargo door open. Alright, so we're going to go unlock until it says ready to open. There we go. We're going to go boom. Boom. And boom. All right, here comes the cargo door. All right, gents. So with that said, we will come down here and what are we looking for? We'll go nav, and nav. We'll get the A's off on the hydraulics. That's fine. And we'll come down to the business end and get everything set up. All right, over to FMC. We'll go pause in it. We are at KAFW. We'll pop that in. We'll go over to, we gotta wait a second for that to populate with our position. And then we'll be able to grab our position. Actually, we can just grab it from the airport. That'll be close enough. So we'll grab that position and pop that in there. We'll clear this and we'll go flight plan request from SimBrief. We'll set our fuel. And we'll set our payload as well. Hold on, what did that say? Okay, SimBrief payload set. And then we'll grab our route. What's up, buddy? Did you finally get a profile for this bad boy? Are we talking SimBrief? I mean, not SimBrief. GSX? Is that what you're referencing to, Richards? Because if so, I found a profile. It was a really old profile. It worked for the side loaders, but not for the main cargo door. But GSX had an update, which included seating passengers for this airplane. And lo and behold, the main cargo loader does what it's supposed to do now. So, yeah, I would update GSX. And we'll take a look at that here in a second because we're going to call up GSX while we input the data into the FMC. So with that said, we'll come here, GSX, and go request boarding. And we'll jump outside. And as you can see, now when we hit up GSX, we get loaded. So these are all only here because we went and grabbed our sim brief weights first. Now GSX would have loaded these in here as well, as you'll see here in a moment. So yeah, while we watch the aircraft get loaded, we'll go ahead and continue our our planning. Let me pull up my flight plan here. All right, so it looks like we're leaving out on runway 34 left on the Botch 1. So let's go and get that in. Departure 34 left, Botch 1, and our transition is CCAN, execute. We'll go to Ontario's arrival. We're landing west in Ontario, 26 left, Scabby 2, Ferret transition, and let's see what approach transition we want to take part in. Alright, we'll use Taco. Alright, so 26 left, Taco, Scabby, I think it said. Yeah, Scabby, Ferret transition. Execute that. Alright, so we're good there. Our route is good. We'll go ahead and request our init. So yeah, I mean the update for GSX, I'm guessing, you know, see, it didn't in the changelog. It didn't say nothing about, you know, this stuff, but I'm guessing when they updated seated passengers, as you call it, it also updates the loading process for a lot of the stuff with the airplane. So no profile needed. I went and deleted that profile that we had downloaded from years ago. And so this is just off of the fresh GSX update. Also, while we watch the aircraft get loaded here and finish up, as you see, we've got the chase plane installed, experimental build. So anything that happens, you want to definitely send a support ticket. But I didn't have to do anything to the aircraft. What I like about chase plane is it automatically gives you views. It automatically adds a bunch of views to the airplane. And all I normally do is go and edit the certain views that I want, and then save those, and then I go into the edit tab and set it on the key slot. So here's where people are running into trouble. My numpads here is what I normally use for my Microsoft views. Custom view 1 or 0 through 9, right? You need to make sure that whatever you have set to your custom views in Microsoft, including the save custom camera and the load custom camera controls bindings in Microsoft, you need to make sure that you delete all of that stuff, because it will glitch up on you. There is an option when you install chase plane to do that for you. It worked fine in 2020, but that automatic thing isn't quite working. So I had to go through and you know, just redo and delete all of those bindings. Take it upstairs. So that's one thing. The second thing I do is I normally just delete the cameras that I don't use, so it's not over saturated. And then all of the ones that you don't see a numpad for, You can set any keyboard binding to that. Just make sure it's not binded in anything in Microsoft. So, like wingtip left, we don't have to have a binding for that. But if I open my menu and slide it off to the side, I can definitely get some different camera angles without having to, you know, necessarily set a keybind for it. So yeah, so far I haven't had any issues with Chase Plane. I've done 2 flights with it. It is a free upgrade. So if you own the 2020 version, you go to Parallel 42's website and you put the 2024 version into your cart. You go check out, and then there is a coupon code that you put in that you get this version for free if you own the 2024 version. I mean the 2020 version. And give me a second, I will get you guys that coupon code. I forgot to update Nightbot. I'll do that in a bit. Let me get signed into my account here. Alright, so that coupon code I am going to put into chat, then I'll put a Nightbot thing in for people. Okay, stand by guys, we're still loading anyway. Let me just get this coupon code pasted for you guys. All right. Coupon code is and I'll update this in Nightbot as well. Alright, so coupon code is CPWN. Alright, gents. So we are, looks like we're done loading here. So let's jump back aboard. Let's finish up here. We'll load our perf data. And we're going up to 3.4, it says. We've got 3.8 here. We'll keep it 24.6. Cost index, we'll do 30. All right, let's get some performance numbers. So we are doing 234 left. Up out of here. We'll import from aircraft. We'll grab the weather. And then we'll pick up our clearance through, say, intentions. We'll do flaps, 5 departure. Takeoff, thrust, optimal. So we're derated one time, cell temp of 41. V1's 144, rotating out at 145, V2's 149. So we're gonna derate once. We're gonna pop in 41 degrees. We're gonna do flaps 5. We'll grab our CG. 144, 145, and 149. Speeds are entered, we're good there. We go RTO there. Data and traffic. Data and traffic. Alright, cool beans. Now one thing I am noticing, and I don't know if this is I'm noticing my track IR a bit laggy, and I'm wondering if that's due to chase plane. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. ADIS is 126925. Oh no, my radio panel isn't working. Why is that? Let's see. Oh, because I don't have SPAD running. So let's run SPAD.next. What's up, Cam? Just finished an 11-hour flight. Nice. And then, of course, I got to restart Semat Pro because then SPAD is trying to take over my WinWing stuff, even though I have it disabled in WinWing. In SPAD. So let's go Semat Pro. Alright, cool, we're good. Alright, 149, we're gonna go 169 on the speed. That's V2 plus 20. Runway heading out is what? 346. So we'll bug 346. And let's see, do we have a chart for this botch one, or is this one of those ones? Looks like we do have a chart. Do we have a top altitude out? Botch below 13,000, below 5,000. Okay, so we'll probably come out in direct botch instead of demi. We can do away with demi. That would be if we were coming out of Fort Worth. Alright, so we're good there. Let's go 26925. What's up with my numbers here? Do I have a different setting from my radio? It's taking forever to get the 925. Alright, 126925.
Aero feed. Advise on initial contact, you have information India. Parrotfield / Fort Worth Alliance Airport, information India. 1453 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 34 right, 34 left. Wind 015 at 10. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, solid overcast at 1500 feet. Temperature 12. Dew point 4. Altimeter 3019er. Density altitude 200 feet. Advise on initial contact, you have information India. Parrot feed.
Alright, so we got clearance on 128725. talk first. What's the name isn't working? Let's see. It's not plugged up. It's plugged up. Hold on. Let's see what's up with our push to talk here. Did I set it in SPAD? Let me check that. I am on the wrong profile for you. Let's go here, activate. Stand by, guys. We have profiles mixed up here. That's good. And let me just go here. Restore default configuration for you. And restore default configuration for you. There we go. Alright, I'll wait to update that firmware. My PAP 3 has a firmware update. We're not going to do it right now though. Alright, so that's working. Let me check my push to talk for here. There we go. Alright, we're golden. Damn, I just lost my page here. Oh, here we go. Alright, let's get our clearance, guys. Alliance clearance, Sun Country 1286 with information India. Looking to pick up IFR clearance over to Ontario.
Stand by, you're number one.
Alright, we number one, gents. We number one.
Sun Country 1286, Alliance clearance, cleared to Ontario via the Bosch 1 departure. Then is filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 34010 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.1 squawk 6176. Expect runway 34 left.
Cleared to Ontario via the Bosch 1 departure. Then is filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect 34010 minutes after departure. Departures on 118.1 squawk 6176. Sun Country 1286.
Ground is on 132.65, safe flight, sir.
Ground 132.65, Sun Country 1286. Alright, transponder code was 6.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Sun Country Airlines Flight 128.
Yeah, that's gotta go bye-bye because we
runway 34 left.
Departing from Perot Field, Fort Worth Alliance Airport and heading to Ontario International
we got to
Airport.
close you out.
We kindly ask you to take your
that's
seats
not
according
even
to your
that.
boarding
That's
passes
this.
and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, please do not hesitate to contact any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
Alright, ground on 132.6. So we'll swap them over and then departures on 118.1. Alright, gents, we're pretty much good to go. We've got our clearance. So let's go ahead. Verify takeoff speeds. We're good there. And let's get everything closed up, shall we? Oh, why are you spinning me around like that? You know, I'm gonna do it from here. Just do it a little quicker. What are we looking for? We're looking for ground operations. Let's see, we'll close all. Hydraulics aren't on. We need pumps on. It says closing. So why is it not closing? Why are we not closing? I think I know why, because the GSX is probably preventing it. So what we'll do is go prepare pushback and departure, and let's get the APU on. It says closing. Let me see what's going on with the cargo door now. May have to try and do it manually here. It says in transit. There we go. So once you, I guess when you open it like that, it doesn't like to be done with the tablet. I'm not sure, but we got it. Cam says, I've always wondered what's at the top that Leo keeps looking at. Bro, it's like a NASA setup in here, dog. I got monitors up here. I got monitors to the right of my main monitor. So I look everywhere. It's like I got chat up there. I got chat down here. I got, you know what I'm saying, a lot going on. All right, let's see. What can we expect for a pushback here? Nose to the left. Let's call it ground 3265. Alliance ground, Sun Country 1286, ready for push and start.
Sun Country 1286, Alliance ground, push and start approved, tail northwest.
Push approved, tail northwest, Sun Country 1286. Alright, so we're going nose left, tail right. We'll jump back in here for a second, and all doors are armed. Ground connections, do we have parking brakes? We do not. Alright, parking brakes are set. Alright, we're good. We're on APU power. We can release ground power. We can release the chocks. That is all good.
Release parking brakes, please.
Beacon light can come on, and we'll come down and squawk mode Charlie. Alright, gents, we are good for push.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
3019 was our altimeter. All right, good. We're good there. All right, we're clear the ramp. We'll go ahead and roll on number 2. All right, rolling on number 2.
Please set parking brakes.
Set of brakes. Oh, hold on. There we go. All right, let's introduce fuel. Let's make sure that keybind works. Yep, we're good. So we have our fuel control switches set up now.
Unlocking gear.
I think everything we didn't have set up last flight for the PMDG, we've got everything working now. FMC, autopilot, fuel control switches, all of that is golden. All right, engine number 1 is up. Starter has been cut out. We'll roll on engine number 2.
Left is clear, right
Starter
is clear.
valve is open. I mean engine number 1. N2 is rising. Introduce fuel. Alright, up top we go. Y'all damper can come on. Gen 1, Gen 2 can come on. If you can go off. Engine start switches over to continuous. We'll get probes on. The only thing I don't have working is my lighting panel, switch panel. They need to release an update for that because I'm not about to go through and find the why do we have main cargo door light? We need to check that. We're going up to 3, 4, I think, initially. Though I think that cargo door may be exhibiting the same issue. It's a bug in GSX, I believe. We'll check it and make sure it says latch back there. All right, 340, that is fine. Other than that, I think we're good to go. We'll go flaps 5. Selected. Transponder is mode Charlie. Flaps are coming on down. Let's jump up real quick and just check our panel here. Okay, it's closed and latched. But we want to make it, we're going to lock. There we go. All right, let's check that light now. All right, good. Cargo door is out. All right, cool. But that is a bug. It's a bug in the 777 with GSX that if you spawn and you have your doors open and then call GSX, sometimes you can get a notification that says your cargo door isn't closed even though it is. So what you have to do in that situation is close all of your doors first and then let GSX do its thing with the doors when you call it to board and stuff like that. So tidbit for you. Yeah, I think we're about ready, guys. That's trim was 5.23. So we'll set our takeoff trim now. That should be good there. All right, let's call up ground. We are ready to go. Alliance ground, Sun Country 1286, ready for taxi.
Sun Country 1286, runway 34 left, taxi via Papa 1, Papa Charlie.
34 left via Papa 1, Papa Charlie, Sun Country 1286. Alright, taxi lights on. We're all good there. Let's get on over to Ontario. See the effects of chase plane working as we hit these ground bumps, aircraft rocking about. I love it. Cam says, thanks, I've had that happen twice in a 777. Yeah, it's because of GSX. So what you do is when you load in, just make sure that you close all of the exits. And then once you close all of the exits, you do your GSX stuff. .515 is tower. Straighten up here. We'll get a takeoff config check. Bump the throttles. Takeoff config is good. All right, looks like we're ready to go.
Sun Country 1286, contact tower on 135.15 so long.
135.15, Sun Country 1286. See ya. Alliance Tower, Sun Country 1286, ready to go. 34 left at Charlie.
Sun Country 1286, Alliance Tower, runway 34 left, wind 010 at 10. RNAV Demi cleared for takeoff.
RNAV Demi cleared for takeoff. 34 left, Sun Country 1286. All right, gents, tokens in chat if you got it. Final approach is clear. All right, start the clock. And we'll bring it to a full stop here. We'll go flight directors on. They said RNAV, Demi. So we will straight U-turn up out of here on the auto throttle. And let's get it. All right, let's spool them up. Let them stabilize. Forward pressure on the yoke and toga. Look at chase plane working with the vibrations and the bumpies.
Airspeed alive.
Rotate.
They're ready to climb.
Gear up. LNAV. VNAV.
Contact departure on 118.1.
Departure 118.1, Sun Country 1286. See ya. Departure, good day. Sun Country 1286 is passing 2,800.
Sun Country 1286, medium approach. Not seeing you on radar. Cycle your transponder and ident again for me.
Uh-oh. Alright, stand by. Let's fly the airplane. I think it was 4,000. Let's go autopilot. And what was our 6176? Oh, that's why. And let's run with a ident. Identing Sun Country 1286.
Sun Country 1286, Dallas approach, radar contact. 3 southwest of Northwest Regional Airport at 3600 feet. Roanoke altimeter 29901. Turn right heading 230. Vectors to Bach. Dennis filed.
Right 230 vectors to Bach, Sun Country 1286. Right 230. Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. Alright guys, we got up on the flaps.
American 1552, Dallas approach, radar contact. Climb and maintain 10,000 vectors.
There's the Lions where we
Dennis
just left
filed.
out of. You did tell me maintain 4,000 in the clearance, right? Yeah, 4,000. Expect 34010 minutes after departure. Okay. Just had to check it.
Sun Country 1286, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Up to flight level 220, Sun Country 1286.
Sun Country 1286, roger. Maintain flight level 220.
Flight level 220, Sun Country 1286. Lumen, welcome aboard. Welcome to the stream, Lumen. Good to have you, my friend. As we just depart out of Fort Worth Alliance, heading out to Ontario, California. We got chase plane working, gents. Yes, Lord. Nice. Nice, nice.
Traffic.
Nice.
Traffic.
Romeo Bravo 26 RB26, welcome to the flight crew, my friend. Good to have you. Thank you for the subscription. Big ups, big ups. Hope all is well with you on this Sunday afternoon. As we enjoy some chase plane cinematics on our climb out.
Sun Country 1286, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Flight level 270, Sun Country 1286. We missed our direct too, so we'll go boom, boom, execute L9. There we go. Alright, there's 10,000, gents. We'll get landing lights off, runway turn-offs off, engine start switches off, wing lights off, gear, we gotta fix that. That's the one thing we didn't fix. But other than that, gents, we are well on our way here. Climbing on out via Say Intentions. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, gotta love it, gotta love it. That's what you call hauling the mail. You hear me? Hauling.
Sun Country 1286, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Flight level 320, Sun Country 1286. All right, up to 3-2. Remember, we are heading west, so it's going to be a little slow going. That's why we're only doing one leg.
Oh. Sun Country 1286, contact Fort Worth Center on 120.35.
120.35, Sun Country 1286, good day. Fort Worth Center, good day, Sun Country 1286, passing 16,000, climbing flight level 320. I didn't have my active sky running, so we just had basic weather coming out of there.
Sun Country 1286, Fort Worth Center, good afternoon, weather for altimeter 3021.
Altimeter 3021, Sun Country 1286. Alright, we're coming up on transition, gents. We'll go over the standard. United States here, standard pressure is flight level 180, or 18,000 feet, however you want to put it. We'll transition out at 180. There we go, transition, and we are on our way, gents. All right, let's get the boom boom room open. Let's enjoy some tunes as we ride out west.
Sun Country 1286, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Flight level 340, Sun Country 1286. All right, there's our final. At least for what we filed, that is. Beautiful departure, even though we didn't have our weather on. Beautiful departure out of Fort Worth Alliance. And give me a few moments. I need to update a few things here for you guys. I'm still here, but we'll just be heads down for 1 second. Just for 1 second.
American 1382, descend and maintain flight level 250. Cleared for the SOC 4 arrival into Dallas. Down to flight level 250. Cleared for the SOC 4 arrival into Dallas, American 1382. United 1350, contact Dallas Tower on 134.9er. 134.9er for United 1350. Good day. Lufthansa Cargo 8220, direct Benax. Cleared for the RNAV, runway 04 left approach. Descend and maintain flight level 107 until established. Descending to 10700. Cleared for the RNAV 04 left approach. Lufthansa Cargo 8220. Envoy 3406, direct Raymine. Cleared for the RNAV runway 35 center approach. Descend and maintain altitude 6,000 feet until established. Altimeter 3024. Down to 6,000, cleared for the RNAV 35 center approach. Envoy 3406. Envoy 3406, contact Dallas Tower on 134.9er. 134.9er, E, Envoy 3406. Southwest 1263, contact Dallas left tower on 123.7. 123.7 for Southwest 1263. Good day. Southwest 276, contact Dallas left tower on 123.7.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to get
good day.
this posted.
American 1382, direct Coral.
cleared for the ILS, runway 35 right approach. Descend and maintain altitude 3,000 feet until established.
Let's see. YouTube Studio.
Down to 3,000 cleared for the ILS, 35 right approach, American 1382.
And we'll go. Oh no, I can just grab that from.
Fort Worth Center, Delta 482, flight level
Grab that from
330.
Discord. That'll
Delta
be
482,
shorter.
radar contact.
Where is Discord? Where's my Discord? Alright, here we go. Copy that. Alright, boom, guys. So I'm going to post this into chat so you guys don't forget. We'll pin it. Those of you that just joining, welcome aboard. HD is in the house. And let me do one more thing. Let me go. Can I do it? I don't think I can do it. Move back out. Let's go. Edit.
Fort Worth Center, United 1478, flight level 290. United 1478, radar contact.
I don't know how I can do it from here. Highlight a video. Alright, we'll worry about that here in a minute. Alright, yeah, so like I said, guys, 5 p.m. Eastern time today, XP72 and I will be joining the Closed Traffic Podcast to talk about everything flight sim in the year of 2025, hopes and dreams, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly, and just a good time. That's going to be happening today at 5 p.m. You have 2 chances to watch right here on my channel. Which is linked above, and you could also go and show those guys over at Closed Traffic Podcast YouTube channel. We'll be live at 5 p.m. I'll be starting my side of it a little early, 4:45, just to make sure that we're all in here and we're, you know, geared up. Feel free to drop any questions that you want, any, you know, opinions that you want from any of us on the podcast this evening. Feel free to drop it. Anything you want to know, anything you want to say, anything you want to, you know, thoughts, feelings, emotions, or whatever about the flight sim world as it stands today, December 21st of 2025. You can do that. Now, while I do want you here with us, but if you do decide to also tune into the Closed Traffic side of it, on their side of it. Uh-oh. What do we got? Cabin altitude. Alright, we'll cut that out. Pressurization is gonna take a minute, but we're close to blacking out. So yeah, we got it set now. It'll take a minute, and with the cabin altitude light should go out, but we're pressurizing now. But yeah, ought to be fun. So yeah, HD, that's why we're streaming early today, is because we have some other obligations at 5 p.m. this evening. Great, you killed us. Yeah, we about well, y'all may be back there a little unconscious and feeling a bit woozy, but I've got my oxygen mask on up here. Ideally, you want to immediately start descending, but in this case, it's a video. It's you know, it's a sim, so we ain't gonna do that. We got somewhere to bees. Alright, so let's see what they've done some refinements to Chase Plane's cinematic mode. So let's check out some of these cinematic cameras. And again, this is clutch for when we're doing long hauls. This is clutch. Remember, I just recently found a way to cycle through my views automatically for when we do those long haul flights. But now that we got Chase Plane, this is clutch because we get, you know, all types of different views. Look at that. All types of different views. And let me go real quick before we finish up. I need to throw a couple of things. Is Nightbot even working today? I don't know that Nightbot is even working. It should be. I think it's just because chat is slow today. Let me see. Nightbot. Let's see. Dashboard. Oh, here we go. Tigers. How do I add? Oh, there we go. New timer.
American 345, radar contact.
Boardwalk Center, Aero Mexico 658, flight level 370.
Aero Mexico 658, radar contact.
Give me a sec, guys. I'm just updating some Nightbot stuff. Okay, there it is.
American 2766, descend and maintain flight level 240. Cleared for the Boost 7 arrival into Dallas. Descending to flight
D-Champ, what's up, D-Champ? I didn't see you sneak in here, Brody. What is going on with you, dog? Hope all is well. Alright, almost done, guys.
Flight level 240, cleared for the Sun 4 arrival in Dallas American 2719.
Alright, cool. So we got that. We got X out of that, X out of that. Come here, X out of that. Oh damn, I wanted to add one more. Let's go back to Nightbot.
Center, Southwest 3102, flight level 310.
Southwest 3102, radar contact. American 2719, direct Rayman. Cleared for the RNAV runway 35 center approach. Descend and maintain altitude 6,000 feet until established.
Descending to 6,000, cleared for the RNAV 35 center approach, American 2719.
What was the CPW?
Fort Worth Center, Air Shuttle 6228, flight level 220.
Air Shuttle 6228, radar contact.
Oh wait a minute, I don't need all of this. Let me see. Okay, that's all I need. Alright, put that here. Paste it.
Sun Country 1286, contact Fort Worth Center on 132.6.
132.6 Sun Country 1286. Fort Worth Center, Sun Country 1286. Flight level 340.
Country 1286, Fort Worth Center, good afternoon.
All right, gents, we are at 34. Let me see here. That's it. Wait. CL Optimal is 376 right
Clear
now.
for the RNAV, runway 35 right approach, descend and maintain altitude 5,000 feet until established. Down to 5,000, cleared for the RNAV, 35 right approach, American 2766.
And let's sync up our heading. And we good to go, gents. We are officially on our way to Ontario. Gia, what's going on, bro? Good to have you. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. What is that? Arteta Hate University says amazing graphics, amazing thumbnail. Appreciate you, my friend. I really do work hard to try to bring you guys these amazing 4K streams and amazing graphics and stuff like that. I really am one that really enjoys tweaking and using all of the tools that I can to give myself as well as you guys the best experience.
American 2790, contact Dallas Tower on 134.9.
So what you're seeing is a mix of reshade.
134.9 for American 2790.
We do have Rex Atmos. I haven't gotten it updated yet for 24. But other than that, this is just straight reshade with my custom shaders going. Richard's World says, how you liking Chase Plane, man? I swear about Chase Plane. I love it because it brings functionality, especially for a content creator like myself, to where I don't have to keep the views stagnant for you guys. You know, cycling views like it's doing right now, completely automated. It gets you nice cinematic views to where you can take in and really enjoy the scenery and the atmosphere and the angles of the lights, you know, the lighting bouncing off the airplane and all of that good stuff. Yeah, I really do enjoy Chase Plane. It actually kept me on 2020 for longer than I have liked to have been. But then once we, got into really flying 2024, it was just like 2024 for me was just kind of, it was doing its thing. And so, I elected to kind of fully switch. There was a little bug there, but hey, experimental version, right? But yeah, I like it, man. Arteta is the manager of Arsenal, the football club. Okay, nice. Yeah, I didn't know that. Did not know that one. And we'll definitely have to keep our eye on VATSIM because we are online for VATSIM, even though we're using Say Intentions. LA Center has logged on, so we know at least we will have some coverage on our arrival. Richard says, yeah, just picked it up. Gotta learn it now. That was my biggest thing, is learning it. I still haven't learned it all the way, but I learned it enough to do what I need to do. Chase Plane has a lot of features, a lot of settings, and a lot of stuff like that. The main ones I like using is my custom views and the view effects. So Chase Plane, if you run FS Realistic, Chase Plane will kind of replace that as far as the camera effects. So don't run those two in parallel. But just know that Chase Plane will set up automatic views for any aircraft. You just go through and keep what you want and delete what you don't. Any view that you have, if you click on it, you'll get a little pencil icon. You can edit it. You can move the view around to whatever you want. Make sure you save it. You can drop a keybind in there for it if you want. So that's the benefit. You can set up tower views. What I like about it is that it automatically sets you up some airport views as you get close to different airports. So watching your replay from the airport is unlike anything else that we have. Automatic tower views, automatic runway views, all of that good jazz. This is a really powerful camera tool to enjoy your flights, and especially powerful for content creators like myself, both in the live streaming world and the video on demand world. So it is definitely a powerful tool that can take some getting used to. Arteta asks, what flavor are you hitting? So we typically vape. This was almost empty. I got 3 more over there, but we typically vape. It's by Vatista, and it's called Royalty 2, and it is classified as a sweet vanilla tobacco flavor. It's really light on the tobacco, but it's more like a vanilla caramel flavor, and it is absolutely delicious. New Mexico Flyer Robin, welcome aboard. Welcome. Happy Sunday to you as well, my friend. It says new Falcon 100 preview looks great. Yeah, I agree. It looks really good. It does look really good. So is this flyby view gonna hang here and leave us here? Okay, I was going to say. I was getting ready to say.
Fort Worth Center, Frontier Flight 3646, flight level 370.
Miranda Aviation, what's up, bro?
Fort Worth Center, WestJet 2170.
Welcome aboard. Happy Sunday to you.
330. WestJet 2170, radar contact.
And to go back on what Arteta said about the amazing graphics and thumbnail, I just want to point something out. And this is just me as a content creator, just speaking my experiences with you guys. As I was learning this whole thing, and this is just not so long ago, but as I was learning this whole thing, I reached out to a good friend of mine that I believe both titles and thumbnail. I got to get better with the titling. I'm not as good with the titling of the stream because I don't like to be cheeky, right? I don't like to be clickbaity, which you can find so much in the YouTube world nowadays. But I reached out to my good friend, Mr. Blue Games, and just inquired, right? Up and coming streamer inquiring about thumbnail generation and things like that. This guy we worked for over 3.5 hours of him teaching me Photoshop to better my thumbnail creation. He swears by thumbnail creations. He's like, that's the first thing people see is your thumbnail. So, big ups to Blue. If you watch this at some point, you know, Blue is one of my good friends, and he's the one who got me on game as far as the thumbnail creation. I definitely, you know, my guys will tell you, I take pride in making sure my thumbnail is right. You'll never see the same thumbnail twice. You know, never see the same image twice. Maybe you may see the same type of image, same style. I have a specific style of angles and stuff that I use, which is, you know, personalized to me. But thumbnail creation is just one of those things as a content creator that you kind of got to get decent at, because I agree, it's the first thing that you guys see. There's also a thing as your thumbnail being too detailed, right? My thumbnails are borderline too detailed, too much information. But, you know, I try to limit some things that I want to put on there versus what are the highlights that I'm trying to convey to you guys. So, you know, like if we just use today's thumbnail, for example, I wanted to put, you know, new PMDG 737, you know, we're doing prime air or something. But that's not the highlight. You see in the thumbnail, it's a 7.3 DCF. And based on past days, you know exactly what plane it is. But what is the new thing in this particular stream is that chase plane is out. So that's what I wanted to highlight. So that's just a little insight on how I think as far as thumbnail generation and stuff like that. Because it's nice to see that it doesn't go unnoticed in the community with my boy Arteta. I keep wanting to butcher that, but Arteta taking notice of the thumbnail. I appreciate it, bro. Miranda says I'm watching 2 live streams. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. As many screens as I have here for you guys, at times I have a live stream on each one of them. There are a lot of times where I'm live streaming and, you know, other of my friends and content creators are live streaming, and I'll have them up as well. You know, watching them while I, you know, stream to you guys. So yeah, chase plane, man, I enjoy it. Definitely enjoy it.
Fort Worth Center, Spirit Wings 1983, flight level 350. Spirit Wings 1983, radar contact.
Yeah, definitely enjoy it. Let's see what's cracking here. Aviation Geek, what's up, bro? I ain't see you sneak in. What is going on, my friend? Hope all is well. Happy Sunday to you.
Fort Worth Center, Southwest 2324, flight level 350. Southwest 2324, radar contact.
Let's see what we're looking like there. Optimal altitude is still only 377. So we'll sit here at 3.4 for right now. Just been hanging out like hair in a biscuit. There you go. Nothing wrong with that, buddy. About time for another one. All right, let's see. We are approaching empty center tank, so we'll get those turned off here in just a few moments. Oh yeah, we got window shades. We got window shades. Yeah, cabin altitude finally stabilized, so we're good there. We are golden. We're not dead anymore.
Fort Worth Center, American 3218, flight level 370. American 3218, radar contact. Fort Worth Center, Delta 649, flight level 330. Delta 649, radar contact.
Oh yeah. Flyby, gotta love it. Got to love it. So yeah, I knew I wanted, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. I know I said, or we kind of planned up to stream yesterday, but like I said, we ended up going to pretty large mall here where I live, take the kids to see Santa. We have a tradition here in our family. We go and take them every year and we take a family picture and all with Santa or whatever. That's at this pretty huge mall. Then we end up shopping and stuff like that, doing some shopping and stuff like that. So that kind of turned into an all-day affair. We left a bit earlier than I had anticipated. So we didn't end up getting the stream out.
1286, contact Fort Worth Center on 133.1.
133.1 Sun Country 1286. So we ended up getting back, leaving out earlier than I anticipated and getting back later than I anticipated. And by then, I was just dog tired dealing with all of those mall people. Oh my God, it was so packed. It seemed like it was more packed this year than it was any other year that we've gone. Fort Worth Center, Sun Country 1286, flight level 340. So yeah, we didn't get anything else. I mean,
1286, Fort Worth Center, good morning.
We didn't get anything out yesterday, which is cool. And so we knew we wanted to do something today. We got the, excuse me. We got the podcast thing going on this evening, so we just opted to get up a little early and get something out for you guys. Richard says that sound is amazing. Yeah, I know, right? Flyby. Captain Halil, welcome aboard, says, hello, I'm new here. Welcome aboard. Good to have you. Sit back, relax. We are heading from Fort Worth Alliance over to Ontario, California. Running some Prime Air Christmas gifts on a hot shot. Pretty smooth flight, weather's nice. It was a bit overcasty, well, not coming out because we didn't have our active sky running, but we turned it on shortly after departure. Overcast skies coming out of Alliance, but we have since gotten some clear skies here. You can see some nice terrain, which is only going to get better as we head west into the mountainous canyons and whatnot. Be right back. My leg is hurting. I prefer to be called Captain. All right, roger that, Captain. Roger that, buddy. Flight 504. Good morning, Leo and chat. Have a good flight. I'll be flying later. About to watch some NFL action. Yeah, roger that, bro. We're actually doing the same thing, low key. But where you plan on flying to later? I wonder why that view glitches. Flight 504 says may do some frontier ops, haven't decided yet. Be after 9 though. Have to pick wife up from the airport. Alright, cool. You know, we may tag along. Let me know what you decide. Because podcast will be ending at 6. It's only an hour. And after that we're free. Okay, sounds good, Flight 504.
Sun Country 1286, Fort Worth Center. Contact Albuquerque Center on 135.875.
135.875 for Sun Country 1286. Albuquerque Center, good day. Sun Country 1286, flight level 340. We had an FMC message. We were just getting our
Albuquerque Center, good morning.
we were just getting our descent winds uplink. That's what the message was about. All right, we've got nothing in the center pumps, so let's go ahead and bring them offline. We're probably late on that, but it's all good. Captain says, I'm back. Tomorrow at 3 or 4 a.m. I'll do a 16 to 18 hour flight from Jeddah to Los Angeles. Nice. What you gonna fly? What you gonna fly, Cap? Aircraft, that is. That'll be a nice one. Vaughn Williams, what's going on, my friend? Welcome aboard. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the stream and chat. Good to have you aboard indeed. Classic 777-300ER for Saudi. Nice. 777, you can't go wrong with a 777. Cannot go wrong with it.
Radar contact. Albuquerque Center, Delta 1532, flight level 340. Delta 1532, radar contact.
Yeah, Ontario's weather is looking pretty beautiful for our arrival. At least the way it stands right now. Winds are calm. 6 statute mile vids, probably some haze out there. Scatter clouds at 25,000. Yeah, conditions are haze. Ceiling is at least 12,000 feet AGL. Temperature's 14. Dew point is 9. Humidity 72%. And altimeter's reporting 3012. So yeah, weather's looking beautiful for us. Coming into Ontario this morning. Well, yeah, I guess it would be morning for them. And let me just see here if this arrival fuel is gonna add up. All right, so our final reserves is 7.2. Right now we're showing 8.6. on arrival into Ontario, so we're good there. Fuel's looking good. Fuel is looking great. Chase plane's working, doing its thing, chasing the plane. Gotta love it, man. Got to love it. Absolutely love it. Spawning Salmon is in the house. What's up, Brody? What is going on with you, man? Top of the morning to you. It's afternoon for us over here in the future. Y'all living in the past out there. It's the afternoon for us. Spawner says, yeah, bro, you early today? Yeah, I am early. Again, we're doing a podcast this evening at 5 p.m. Eastern time. That's 2 p.m. your time. Myself and XP will be joining the Closed Traffic podcast to talk all types of trash and just basically review the year of 2025 for flight simulation. So that link is pinned to chat. Secondary stream will be right here on my channel, and then of course you can always search up Closed Traffic Podcast on YouTube and go and give those guys some support. Highly recommend it. If you have any questions, comments you want to make about, you know, the industry or whatever, I would recommend join up on their stream because they have the software where it automatically queues it up, pops it up on the screen, you know, to give you credit for your question and stuff like that. They have a really nice system going on over there. But I will be streaming it here as well on my channel. And look at that shot right there. Nice! What you got cracking this morning, Spawning? Hope all is well with you. Spawner says, might hop in 2020 in a few and do some biz jet ops to somewhere. Yeah, me and Trooper just flew that Citation 10 the other night. We flew out of Lian, same airport we just left from.
Southwest 979, direct
and
canter.
flew over the BWI. That was a pretty nice flight. We'll be streaming that Citation X here in the coming days as well. Getting caught up with that.
Southwest 979. Southwest 979, contact El Paso Tower on 118.3.
Got 485 until top of drop. Let's see, we're making 458 knots across the ground, which is pretty decent considering we're going west. So not bad at all. Yeah, biz jets are nice. I love them. I'll be glad when we get, you know, a couple of decent long haul ones. I mean, the Citation X is pretty long haul-ish. It does struggle to do Teterboro to London City or London. But with the weather just right, you can make it. But I'm looking for something that can make it. Like, their upcoming Challenger 300, I think, can make it over there, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, it can. I don't know what my lady cooking upstairs, but goddamn if it don't smell good. Probably jump up here and take a quick 10-minute break here in a moment. I gotta go see what she got going on up in that kitchen. That's what I got to do. See if I can find this. Aviation Geek says, yep, gotta be within the Waffle House. You always finer than frog hair. Y'all boys is silly. Man, look at those mountain ranges there. Hey, Waffle House do sound good right about now. I'm kind of hungry. I am hungry. Like, I literally woke up, got me my teeth brushed, face washed, and 11 o'clock grabbed a beer. That's what I did. So I need to get something to put on the good old tummy here. Hey, y'all know I'm always hungry spawning. I'm always in the mood on stream to get me something to eat. So speaking of
Country 1286,
hold on,
contact
let's see.
Albuquerque Center on 125.525.
125.525 Sun Country 1286. Let's check in here and then we'll take a little quick 10-minute break. Albuquerque Center, good day. Sun Country 1286, flight level 340.
Sun Country 1286, Albuquerque Center, good afternoon.
Oh yeah, it was a coffee visit galley here in a minute. Yeah, I'm finna go to the galley now, bro. See what I can find. All right, give me 10 minutes, guys. I'm gonna step up, take a little quick break, stretch the good old legs. We're just about halfway over to Ontario. If you haven't done so already, drop a thumbs up for the stream. And if you're new here in the background watching and enjoying the content, definitely consider subscribing to the stream. I'll leave you guys in the cinematic views here for a moment. And we'll be right back with you momentarily.
Flight 2261, descend and maintain flight level 270. Cleared for the Wasco 1 arrival into El Paso.
Down to flight level 270. Cleared for the Wasco 1 arrival into El Paso, Frontier Flight 2261.
Southwest 3042. Descend and maintain flight level 280. Cleared for the Molly 5 arrival into El Paso.
Descending to flight level 280. Cleared for the Molly 5 arrival into El Paso Southwest 3042.
Center, Frontier Flight 2261, flight level 380.
Frontier Flight 2261, radar contact. Frontier Flight 2261, direct Old E. Cleared for the RNAV Yankee runway 08 right approach. Descend and maintain altitude 8,000 feet until established.
Descending to 8,000, cleared for the RNAV Yankee 08 right approach, Frontier Flight 2261.
contact. Southwest 3042, direct Old E. Cleared for the RNAV Yankee runway 08 right approach. Descend and maintain altitude 8,000 feet until established.
Down to 8,000, cleared for the RNAV Yankee 08 right approach, Southwest 3042.
Yeah, boys, we got us some chopped steak and eggs cooking. Yes, sir.
Sun Country 1286, contact Albuquerque Center on 134.45.
One 134.45 Sun Country 1286. Albuquerque Center, good day. Sun Country 1286, flight level 340.
Sun Country 1286, Albuquerque Center, good afternoon.
All right, gents, let's go here. We'll go rest, break off, put you back on. All right, so we are closing in on LA Center. We've got 264 miles until top of drop. We'll keep saying intentions and see if we can get it to hand us off to LA Center. We may end up doing it ourselves. We'll see what happens. I very rarely use it in this sense, so we'll see what happens. Get a little bit closer, we'll go ahead and start getting planned up for our arrival. And we'll brief that here in about 150 miles or so. Awesome flight. Chase plane is chase planing and working. Again, don't forget, guys, we'll be back here at 5 p.m. Eastern as XP and myself join the guys over at the Closed Traffic Podcast for a 2025 review and talk flight sim drama. Gary, what's up, bro? What's going on, Gary? Welcome aboard, dog. Good to have you. Yes, sir. Now, the one thing I haven't done with Chase Plane is I haven't gone in and adjusted the camera physics yet. So far the camera physics has been decent. So we'll see what it looks like on landing if we need to bring that back some. I'm gonna actually turn up the vibrations a little bit when we apply full power. Now, one other thing I'll say is that if you have Chase Plane in 2020, once you install it and load in it, it seems to me, I could be wrong, but it seems to me that a lot of your settings and keybinds at least ports over to the 2024 version. I know I want to bump this up a little bit. Or no, hold on, was that no, that's not what I want. I want it to follow horizon. Let's bump this up. So yeah, I haven't really tweaked any of the camera physics settings. The one I'm interested in seeing is the touchdown effect. That's at 2, so we'll see. I do know that it was a little too much in 2020 at one point. So we'll see how it looks upon landing here in Ontario. And we can actually close that out. We don't need it. So before we swap over to LA Center, remember we got a different squawk code from say intention, so we'll need to put in 2211 as our squawk, which is what or you know what, we'll just let them do it. We'll just let them do it. Because they'll probably reassign us a squawk anyway.
Center, Alaska 396, flight level 350.
Alaska 396, radar contact. Direct Silex, cleared for the ILS Y runway 08 approach. Descend and maintain altitude 3700 feet until established.
Descending to 3700, cleared for the ILS Y08 approach, southwest 361.
Where does Amazon? I know Amazon's got a hub in Ontario. Where do they park at? See if I can find it on Google.
Southwest 361,
Google
contact
Maps.
Bob Hope Tower on 118.7.
Switching to Bob Hope Tower on 118.7, H Southwest 361.
Southwest 1385, contact Phoenix Tower on 118.7.
118.7 for Southwest 1385. Good day.
Alright, this is the FedEx ramp here. FedEx.
American 2102, direct prune. Cleared for the ILS runway 26 approach. Descend and maintain altitude 3,000 feet until established.
There's a UPS ramp. So where the heck does Amazon park at? I know they got a hub here, but where do they park at here? It's Terminal 2. Ah, here it is. Yep, here we go. Alright, so they park on the north side, right to the left of Terminal 2. To the right of the FedEx ramp. All right, cool. Cool. And let's take a look at that on our charts.
3000 cleared for the ILS 26 approach, American 2102.
American 2102, contact Phoenix Tower on 118.7.
On the charts, it's considered Terminal 1.
1.7, American 2102.
So we'll try to exit Kilo. That'll take us right into the ramp there. All right, cool. So we now know where we be parking at. Another 84 miles or so, we'll get briefed up for our arrival. Oh, nice, it picks up now. Okay. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works, gents. Yeah.
Albuquerque Center, American 440, flight level 180.
American 440, radar contact.
It's all working now. Cool beans.
1048, contact Phoenix Tower on 118.7.
Alright, cool. We got our lighting switch panel working. I guess PU Korea updated that. That's nice.
Cleared for the RNAV Y, runway 26 approach. Descend and maintain altitude.
Oh look, another aircraft right there. Oh look, another aircraft right there. That was dope.
Down to 5,000, cleared for the RNAV
Quickly
Y26
crossing
approach, Delta 1431.
Gotta love injected traffic.
Albuquerque Center. Expect the Scabby 2 arrival. Red transition. I'll call your descent in roughly 20 minutes. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word. American 2133, contact Phoenix Tower on 118.7.
Switching to Phoenix Tower on 118.7. American 2133.
I will expect the Scabby 2 arrival, fair transition. And we'll call you for descent, Sun Country 1286. Give me a lot. I didn't need all of this. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, boys. We got our chopstick. And eggs with some peppers, bell peppers, onions. That's what we got for breakfast, guys. Chopped steak and eggs.
Direct Skate. Cleared for the ILS runway 25 left approach. Descend and maintain altitude 3,000 feet until established.
Descending to 3,000, cleared for the ILS 25 left approach, American 2646.
American 2646 contact.
We'll brief
Tower
up in about 50 miles.
118.7 for American 2646. Good day.
Southwest 321, direct Mech, cleared for the RNAV Yankee runway 25 left approach. Descend and maintain altitude 5.
Because we got LA Center on, we will let them handle us in. So we'll just bring the volume down on say intentions. Mic volume. I mean radio volume. And we'll get our proper squawk in, which is 2211. All right, cool. Got that all set up. But, I'm eating it, ain't I? I know you cooked it. hungry, I told you. Did you get some? Did you eat? Did you eat? Huh? Okay. Thank you. All right, gents. Let's brief up. Let's plan up. All right, one more bite and then we brief up. Let's see here. 26. So we do have Oscar on board for VATSIM. Information Oscar on board. Altimeter is 3012. That's good. All right, gents. So we are planned up. Let's go ahead and brief it up. We'll be descending into Ontario this afternoon on the Scaby 2 arrival. Multiple constraints coming in. We'll let the airplane handle that. Our bottom altitude at Kalia is going to be 5,000 or above, 220 knots. Or at Takeoff is going to be a 4,300 or above at 210 knots. That's our bottom altitude. That's where we transition into the approach. With that being said, we are expecting to shoot the ILS runway 26 left approach into Ontario with a bottom intercept altitude of 3,000. We have a mandatory 3,400 at, what is this, Yukuk? However you pronounce that. Our minimum for this approach is going to be 1,126 feet. And missed approach procedures are going to be to climb to 2,800 and then a climb and left turn of 5,400 feet direct, PDZ VOR and hold, and we'll continue our climb in that hold to 5,400 feet. We shouldn't need that. Weather is nice. Weather in Ontario is reporting winds calm, 6 statute mile visibility. We've got haze, clouds broken at 25,000, temperature is 16, dew points 9, altimeter 3012. Upon landing, we'll expect to exit stage right. We'll aim for Kilo, exiting at Kilo, which is halfway down the runway, which will put us crossing 26 right at Kilo straight into the Amazon ramp there. No significant no downs we have to worry about. Other than that, that is what we got planned up. We'll be ready to change runways and if they want to give us 26 right. With that said, as far as our current approach, final approach course is 258. We'll bug 258 now in the course. And final approach frequency is going to be 111.35. So we got that both set, nav 1, nav 2, and we'll get this 1,126 feet set as well. We are doing auto brakes 3, flaps 30 landing. All right, 1126 set. And we are all set up for our arrival, gents. We'll sync up the heading. And we should get dooted here pretty soon. Good. Here we go. Two 6525.
American 2801.
Take that out.
Hello, Center KLM 1199. I just want to confirm after Jimid, Juliet Echo, November, Ida, Delta, and then Resme, RUSME.
KLM 1199A, sir.
Magic.
LA Center, good day. Sun Country 1286, flight level 340.
Yeah, Sun Country 1286, LA Center, hello.
All right, we're all set up. We got LA Center. And we've got also top of descent in 63 miles. just in time as we finished our brunch. $47 miles until the top of drop. And 27 miles or so, we're gonna get our clearance. We'll call them up, let them know we're approaching top of descent. So we did, I remember last stream we said we wanted to fly the BBJ version of it. That was the last version we hadn't checked out, but there's no really good livery.
1743, contact SoCal
There's
128.05.
not really any good liveries for it, so we just opted to stick with the DCF for today.
Kelly Center, good morning, United 729. 12500 climbing via the Pigeon.
United 729, LA Roger, climbing maintained, flight level 190.
Flight level 190, flight no, or United 729.
Southwest 2553, contact SoCal approach 128.05.
128.05,
United 325, contact approach 128.05. Post SoCal 128.05, United 325, see you.
Guys, don't forget, again, at 5 p.m. this evening, we'll be live along with XP as we join the Closed Traffic Podcast to talk everything flight simulation in 2025. That's 5 p.m. today.
1286, descend to the Gigabyte 2 arrival on Ontario altimeter 3010.
All right, descend via Gigabyte 2 3010 for the altimeter Sun Country 1286. That's today, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This stream here will actually redirect you to the stream that we're going to have here as well at 5 p.m. So make sure you set your notification bells and set your notifications so you don't miss out on that at 5 p.m. today.
67 LS center, climb and maintain flight level 340.
19 miles until top of drop. And we're going down bottom altitude of 3,000. So we are all set. Make sure to check it out. Yeah, you'll be redirected. We're streaming it here, and it's also going to be live on their channel as well. Which, in all honesty, that's probably the best place to check it out, as your comments go directly and pop up on the screen for them, like on the screen and stuff like that.
Alright, 334 Takeoff, LA Center, hello. Alright, 334 Takeoff, clear direct to level, climb and maintain, flight level 340. Level 340 to 340.
That particular view, I don't know why that particular view kind of jitters like that. But again, this is an experimental build of chase plane. For the most part, it is working. What's up, buddy?
Maintain flight level 270, go to 268.
United 729, climb and maintain, flight level 240.
Flight level 240, United 729.
Alright, let's jump back in here.
Right, Center, good morning. Citation 171 Tango Romeo on the Zoo for departure, climbing via
Top of descent, coming up.
171 Tango Romeo, Light Center, climb and maintain, flight level 410.
Right about now.
410, 1 Tango Romeo.
Sweet. All right, there we go, gents. Down the hill we go.
395 Tango, Ally Center, hello.
Why is this playing? We're in a cargo aircraft. Oh no, that's from here. Hold on, let's go. Intercom. That's what. That was from Same Intentions. What we can actually do here, though, is just disable it. That way we don't have to worry about it. Robin says, looks like you have good caterers. Yeah, I do, bro.
2801,
Same Mach.
What's up, retired firefighter? Welcome aboard.
7.7.
United 729, same Mach. 0.67 right now. United 729, climb and maintain flight level 370. Do not exceed Mach 0.75.
After flight level 370, do not exceed Mach 0.75, United 729.
American 2801, maintain Mach 0.78 or greater.
Okay, Mach 0.78 or greater, American 2801.
Gotta love it. I can't wait to hear the Boris sound, the Boris sound pack on the flyby in this thing. Cannot.
LA, good morning, Alaska 1398, 10,800 feet.
Alaska 1398, LA Center, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Maintain 350, Alaska 1398.
All right, gents, we're already briefed up. We're ready for our approach coming into Ontario. Again, this is the one and only leg. We got to step off here and get set up for this afternoon.
LA Center, American 2801. Could we get flight level 350 instead of 330?
Gary, yes.
2801, climb and maintain.
There's a Discord that you can join. If you go to the main post on flightsim.to for the download, they link the Discord. That's where you download all of the different airlines. They have hundreds of different airlines for almost every country around the world there. Yeah, boys. Mountains looking nice.
FedEx 9991, Squawk 2000, frequency change approved.
FedEx 9991, please Seagate.
FedEx 9991. Clock
It's always
2000,
that view.
Frequency change approved.
Clock 2000, frequency approved, change frequency. Thank you for service, FedEx 9991.
Sun Country 1286, contact SoCal approach 128.05.
28.05 Sun Country 1286. See ya.
Straight Zulu Alpha, and just let you know we do have information hotel at LAX.
Okay, thanks for hotel. Over 77940, turn left heading 280 immediately for traffic.
Turn 280.
SoCal approach, good day, Sun Country 1286, descending via the Scabby 2. We have Oscar on board.
Level 1743, 174000 for traffic. Southwest 1743, SoCal approach. Southwest 1743, hold your descent at 4000 for traffic.
SoCal approach, good day, Sun Country 1286, descending via the Scabby 2. We have Oscar on board.
Southwest 2553, turn right heading 160, that's final.
Is he not hearing me?
Southwest 1743, traffic is 1000 below you, same direction. He's a Cessna 152. Should be no factor.
It is going to be, we should be able to make the first go. We do not have traffic inside, we have it on the factor.
And Southwest 1743, that traffic is no longer a factor. You are 5 miles from Kobe, cleared ILS runway 24 right approach, advise if you need to go around. November 77940, turn left heading 220.
77940, turn left heading.
Southwest 2553, turn right heading 220, join the runway 24 right, localizing.
220, join 24 right, localizing, Southwest 2553.
325, runway 8, clear to land.
Clear land, runway 8, United 315.
Alright, let's transition
Southwest
here.
2553, 3 miles from Mercy, maintain 2,600 total steps on local edge, cleared ILS, runway 24 right approach.
26 Harris is cleared ILS, 24 right, Southwest 2553.
Either he's super busy or he didn't get my call. SoCal approach, Sun Country 1286.
Sun Country 1286, affirmative. Ontario altimeter 3010, isn't ignoring you, just had some fires put out there. At Taco, cleared ILS, runway 26 right approach.
At Taco, ILS 26 right approach. Can we request 26 left? Sun Country 1286.
Sun Country 1286, at Taco, cleared ILS 26 left approach.
Alright, Taco cleared ILS 26 left approach, Sun Country 1286. Alright, so we're not about to replan that out.
And November 77940, you are 4 miles from GG, maintain 2,600 until established on localizer, cleared ILS runway 25 left approach.
So that's a situation there where you don't want to be annoying, but like you're the pilot in command. You know the controller is busy, you hear him, but you just don't know if he's hearing you. So, you know, you make a couple of calls, give it a second, and
7940.
Hey, are you hearing me? Because if I go full bore into here, you're gonna be like, I didn't tell you you were cleared for the approach, this, that, and the third. So
Southwest 1743, contact tower 120.95.
we got our clearance into the approach. We got the runway we want that we're planned up for.
Southwest 2553, you are number 2 behind 737. Company traffic on a 5 mile final. Maintain 170 on 4 left. Now. Contact tower 120.95.
170 or less, number 10. 195, Southwest 2553.
SoCal departure, good morning, United 1215, 1027 at Liver Ground.
United 1215, SoCal approach, good morning, wind 300 at 5 on which you set the ticket. 7940, contact LA Tower 120.905, bye-bye.
November 940, contact LA Tower, have a good day, goodbye.
Alright, into Ontario.
Number 48, Mike Quebec, John Wayne, altimeter 3009er.
Coming through 14,000. Should expect a little bumpy air coming over these mountains here. Alexander, welcome aboard. Says, looks great. I appreciate you, my friend.
And United 325, vacated runway 8.
And 325 straight ahead of the ramp, thanks for flying, bye-bye.
Thanks for G.Skill, straight ahead to the ramp, United 325, so long.
Look at that. Look at that coming down the
hill.
hill.
28 Zulu Alpha, reduce speed to 170 knots or less for traffic.
170 or less, 8 Zulu Alpha.
Career track 69, turn right heading 020, descend and maintain 3,600, vectors to final.
020, 3,600 for track 69.
Look at that, gents.
Southwest 1723 back with you. We had to go around 2001
Southwest 1743, affirmative. Not a problem. We do apologize for the inconvenience. Climb and maintain 5,000.
5,000.
We make it work.
What about departure? United 1215, 10,000.
Jack 1215, SoCal approach, ready to contact climb and maintain 10, send up.
Can you say again for United?
Jack 1215, affirmative, climb, maintain 10,000.
I maintain 10,000, United 1215.
Alright, we're coming through 11,000 here. We'll get the landing lights on here in a minute. We'll get the tunes turned off. Boom, 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 shut down at 10K.
90 Hotel Zulu, say again frequency.
No frequency change. The San Diego altimeter 3011.
Altimeter 3011, 90 Hotel Zulu.
Southwest 1743, turn right heading 030, vectors to final, check ILS runway 24 right approach.
I always do love this arrival coming into.
030 for Southwest 1743.
Always do love this arrival coming into Ontario.
Circle number 621 Romeo Yankee Burbank with Mike ready taxi.
621 Romeo Yankee runway 15, test to be a Bravo, altimeter 3010.
15 be Bravo, 3010, 1 Romeo Yankee.
Alright, there's 10,000. Landing lights can come on. Wing lights as well.
Let me turn on. Yeah, affirmative. Southwest 1743, expect the ILS runway 24 right approach from Mercy.
And let's see if we can get our stand set up here. We'll select it from map.
Clear track 69, turn left heading 340, vector 6 final.
Left turn 340 for track 69.
Did GSX just crash on me? It did. Hold on, let's bring up the mouse tool again. We'll give that a second to reload. Alright, drag required. We'll pull out some brakes.
Number 28 Zulu Alpha is able
to speed intervene, and we'll come on down to 220.
Pitch off, Wilco.
Well, you are number 2 and trail of a 7 at 152. He's on about a 4-mile final. So space should work. Southwest 1343, turn right heading 070 vectors to Mercy. Yeah, 1215 XFR west from 25 left.
Alright, we got our stand selected. Alright, let's shut the boom room down. We're a little late on that, gents. Get the sounds turned up and you can enjoy IMAX style sounds coming into Ontario.
That's 1743, sun rising 4,000.
4,000. Appreciate you, Vaughn.
RTO Alpha contact LA Tower, 120.905, thank you.
Over to LA Tower, 80 Alpha, have a good day.
Career track 69, turn left heading 280, join the runway 25 left, localize.
Alright, spoilers are armed.
Left turn
Auto brakes
280 to join
reset.
the low, career track 69.
Then VREF's going to be 149 knots. We'll arm the approach. And we're back to speed off to 180.
Takeoff approach good. Pushback at Alpha.
That's 548, SoCal approach and 3 uniform, pushing start on to Alpha Group, expect 20, right, face north.
Alpha Group 20, right, face north, Alaska,
Career track 69, you are 1 mile from, actually 4 miles from Honda, maintain 3,600 until established on localized cleared ILS from 5 west approach.
3,600
flaps one.
established cleared ILS 5 left for trip.
SoCal approach, urgent morning, Southwest 25th Street, descending to flight channel 170.
Southwest 2353, SoCal approach, hello. LA Office 3010 at Circus, cleared ILS runway 24 right approach.
And flaps 5.
The Ontario altimeter V010 at Circus, cleared ILS 4 right.
And we'll start the recording.
Something that I have researched on Elite AIO.
Before my check affirmative, it's on the Los Angeles terminal area chart. I'll send you a link. You can pull it up on the Sky Vector, but no worries. I will get you through the LA province.
Roger, thank you. That's just what my today.
It's a VFR corridor that goes north to south, basically over LAX.
Drag required after Taco. Oh, I said after.
Southwest 2353, you are cleared to descend via the Angel 4 run.
Okay, just making sure, Southwest 2353.
Alright, gents, we're all set up. Approach is armed and we're looking good. Flying through the soup, coming down into Ontario.
Career track 69, contact LA Tower, 120.905 left.
Tower 120.905.
Alright, there's our final approach turn.
SoCal approach, all the content 13 heavy, we are ready to 180,000.
There's a drag, it's wanting us.
Departure Delta 22.
We'll go gear down. Let's get some more drag out.
5,000.
Delta 2272, SoCal, radar contact, line via assist.
Columbia is good, Delta 2272.
2500.
Delta 1743, yes, continue. Actually, continue on present heading and altitude, I'll let you use Mercy. I gotta give you a 30-degree intercept. Delta 2272, contact Alexander 126.5, Gigabyte.
2652, Delta 2272, see ya.
Got it, 1215, try to maintain 7,000, the John Wayne up over 3009.
Look at that approach, guys. Look at that.
Two, 3, 4, Tango, Golf, SoCal, so hey, what's going on, buddy? Say first question.
Alright, we'll get you swapped over here. Let's go to cockpit.
Okay, number 334, Tango Golf, thanks for the weather.
I 100% agree, spawning. Clouds everywhere.
SoCal approach Alpha on 1013 Heavy, we are with the Armatura.
Hold on, 1013 Heavy, SoCal, approach altitude.
14000.
Up on 1013 Heavy, roger. Expect ILS runway 24 right approach.
ILS 24 right approach, on 1013 Heavy. And SoCal approach, citation 28 Zulu Alpha, second on level 2000, assign heading 236.
Delta 2272, contact Alexander 126.52.
Alright, brother, you're gonna give me my landing clearance for 5 miles.
Number 282 Alpha, radar contact, climb maintain 5,000, turn left heading 070, vector to final, expect ILS 25 left.
Okay, 070 and up to 5,000, 8 Zulu Alpha.
1000.
Delta 1743, turn right heading 170, vector to Mercy.
With the left or right?
Delta 1743, sorry, turn right heading 170, vector to Mercy.
Right, 170.
That's SoCal approach, Sun Country 1286 with short final 26 left.
20 left.
2 right, approaching across 20 left, Alaska.
SoCal approach, Sun Country 1286, short final 26 left.
Sun Country 1286, wind calm, runway 26 left, for that.
Clear line, runway 26 left, Sun Country 1286.
Citation 1 Ray, get ready to go, perfect.
Oh no!
Delta 1743, 6 miles from Mercy, turn right direct Mercy, crossing 4,000, cleared ILS, runway 24 right approach.
Approaching minimums.
That was a go-around button.
Delta 1743, turn right direct.
Minimums.
Oh, Chase Plane, I love you.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
American 3143, coming through 2000 on the Ocean 1.
Alright, that's our exit there, because we got a little fast. But that's cool.
Copy, climb view set American 3143.
Number 48, Mike Quebec, turn left heading 270, maintain VFR.
Alright, we'll exit at Foxtrot here. Yeah, this auto throttle disconnect button right here on throttle 1. I think I got it messed up. It's set to Toga, but I have Toga on throttle 2. So that's kind of why we ended up floating it out, but we're here. Still a beautiful landing. Welcome to Ontario.
That's 548, wind calm, runway 20 right, click there.
Pull ourselves in between here, get cleaned up.
And SoCal approach, good afternoon. United 1453 is on the ground at Burbank. Mike, IFR to San Francisco.
And 1453, clearance from request 50.
Alright, let's stop the clock. We'll go landing lights off, taxi lights and stay on, runway turn off, strobes and wing lights all off. Get the aircraft cleaned up, spoilers up. Let's also start the APU.
384 with holding short, number 2758.
We're at Foxtrot. We're looking for Amazon ramp right across the way from us.
That's 384. Looks like you're runway 27 holding short at Bravo 4. Do you want an intersection departure from Bravo 4?
Negative. I'm off full line.
Okay, American 384, taxi full length, runway 27.
SoCal approach, Sun Country 1286 is clear of 26 left at Foxtrot, going to the Amazon ramp.
Sun Country 1286, welcome to Ontario. Cross runway 26 right into the ramp via November.
All right, cross 26 right, November into the ramp, Sun Country 1286.
American 3143, LA Center offline register for terminated frequency change approval again.
Alright, thanks for your help, American 3143.
Southwest 1743, maintain 170 non-torque greater until Kobe, contact tower 120.905.
What's it doing? Nothing with it.
No worries, you'll make it this time. 61 Romeo Yankee, radar contact up. 3,200 remaining. 1 Romeo Yankee, roger. Climbing 6,000 and turn right direct somewhere. 6,000 or somewhere, 1 remaining. Better contact. Might use it. We've got a bunch of level 830, SoCal better contact on the system. Have a constant 13 heavy, so maintain 2,600.
Oh, we got them IMAX views, boys.
13 heavy. And departure American 384 holding short runway 27.
American 1215, turn right, heading 070, vector still fine.
Alright, let's see. I think we got the third spot here.
1215, turn right, heading 070, vector still fine.
Problem is, I don't know.
Number 280 Alpha.
We'll hold here.
Verify holding 5,000.
This says 9 and that says 7. Here, let's see what GSX says.
Number 280 Alpha, traffic at 12 o'clock, northeastbound at 6,200, 737 we're IMC 8 off. And number 280 Alpha should be restricted above. You should be notified. 8 off.
Let's see here.
How's the aircraft calling?
American 384.
For some reason, it's not selecting the handler.
American 384, now looks like you land up at Delta.
Alright, no worries. GSX is bugging out on us right now.
I can accept Delta.
We'll go ahead and pull
American
into
384, wind
spot
9/7. Take off.
Take off Delta. 384.
SoCal approach up and hands 753 Foxtrot, Catalina, connect to City.
This up by 3 Foxtrot, come by just one.
Yeah, we overshot that trying to be cute. We overshot that one trying to be cute, gents.
Number 280 Alpha descend maintaining 3,600.
Out of 5,000, descending 3,600, ex Alpha.
At 1215, turn right 20 degrees, then descend maintain 5,000. Southwest 830 LA Center, line ready service terminator, frequency change approved, we'll see you.
Good day.
And 1453, I didn't forget about the GTC. It is clear, thanks for the show, down 1453. Delta 384, radar contact to altitude. Delta 384, radar contact to altitude.
All right, welcome to Ontario, California, guys. We will get your switch over. Let's go to the replay system, and we will stop the replay. We'll save it, and then we'll get everything closed out here. We're not going to worry about GSX and all of that stuff. We'll complete the flight on Volanta. Let's see what we got for that landing rate here. Not bad, -111, -111. That is a nice butter if I do say so myself. Anything under -150 I consider a butter. I mean, but it's not all about the landing rate. We're talking about the landing GeForce, which in this case is 1.07. Not bad at all. So let's get some tunes on and get disconnected from VATSIM. And we'll watch a couple replays, and then we got to be out. We got to be out. Don't forget, podcast at 5 p.m. today. So let's see what we got. Let's disconnect from VATSIM. Cool. Nice little flight, nice little flight. I enjoyed it. Beautiful scenery on the way out, and especially on the way in as we visit our friends over here in California. With that said, we'll go ahead and get all of the lights back on, beacons, taxi, and everything we need. And we will also configure the engine so that they can get fuel and get started. As far as the replay is concerned, we'll give that a second, and then we'll shoot on over and give everything a second to get synced up. Get my levers back where they were, and there we go. All right, I want to watch it from here because that was a beautiful daggum approach. Okay, let's fast forward it. I mean, just look at it coming through the clouds. Absolutely beautiful approach. Let's make sure our gear is down. We got gear down, yeah, we're good. But as always, guys, if you haven't done so, drop a thumbs up for the stream. And if you're new here, you're seeing this on the replay, or you're just chilling in the background, definitely consider subscribing to the channel. We're well on our way to 4,000 subs, guys. It is my goal to try to get that before the end of the year. It's a long shot, but hey, we can set goals, right? Some goals you meet, some goals you don't, but you keep on trying and you keep on setting your goals higher, right? So we'll watch this one out. We're almost to the runway here. We'll watch this one out. This is a really nice approach from this view. I really enjoyed it. Alexander says, you in the Phoenix? That's what's up, bro. Phoenix is a lovely aircraft. Heck yeah, nice landing. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Rock is in the house. It says, what we saying, bro? We saying that Chase Plane is here in experimental mode. If you own the 2020 version, then you can use, what is it? The code is in chat somewhere. Where is it? Yeah, CPWEN in all caps at checkout, and that gets you your free upgraded copy for 2024. But yeah, it works. Just what I will say is make sure that if you use the 2020 version, even if you didn't, you go in and you remove all of your custom views, keybinds, right? So for me, I use my numpad for all of my views. And the default Microsoft, right? I go and I remove all of those keybinds as well as the numbers to save them. So if I use a numpad, I use Control 0 through 9 to save my custom views. And then I use just the numpad 0 through 9 to recall my custom views. Delete all of that and you won't have any issue. Couple little camera bugs here and there, like glitchy, but other than that, it's one particular view in the cinematic view that kind of glitches, but it's literally for 1.5 seconds and then it's fine. Oh, UPS ramp there. Man, look at that. Absolutely beautiful approach. I remember we were a little fast because we accidentally hit our toggle button on short final. So we had a couple extra knots, which is what made us roll past our planned exit. But look at that. That was an absolute freaking butter. Buttered it so hard or so good that the spoilers was like, wait, did we land? I feel like it's running in a bit of slow motion too, but all right, we'll take it back a little bit. Let's watch another one. And then we're gonna check out some of Chase Plane's custom views that we have for the world cameras. These are just my personal views that I have set up in Chase Plane. Gotta love seeing a shadow follow you on approach like that. Yeah, that was when we kind of went to Toga there. That butters, guys. Look at that butters. Hold on, let's take it back to short final here. Let's take it back to about right here. And I want to get this on the flyby cam. Let's see what that looks like. And then we'll check out some of the world cams. Alright, flyby. Yeah, we floated her out a little bit. But look at that. Look at that. I mean, absolute butters as the LOD disappears my gear and engines. One more time for the people in the back. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Daddy is home. Daddy is home. Little slight rudder kick, keep her on center. All right. Listen at that. Listen at that. Chase Plane for the win-win, giving us all of these sexy views. Let's check out the tower view. Let's see what that is hitting on. Which is, this one's kind of meh, because the distance despawns like it's like a LOD thing. And I think it's just with the plane that parts disappear. But I don't know. Maybe we can turn our LOD up. That may affect our FPS. We're already at like 150, so. Let's check out Airports Cam. Let's see what they got for Ontario. Okay, so we get runway cams. Can I use my, let's see. Nope, track IR, no track IR here. So, and all of these world cameras are completely editable too. These are just what we have on the default. Alright, aircraft's coming in from behind us. Let's take a look down the center line here at what we got. We'll close that out. We should be approaching here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we were off to the left a little bit and long. But we touched down on center line. Look at that. That was a rudder kick to keep her on center. Look at that. Nice. Let's see, what is this overview? Oh, that's above. Let's see, what else do we have? Parking. Okay, so you look at the different parking spots as well. Let's go left wing tip. But yeah, definitely chase plane for the win-win. We've got it in 24. It's an experimental mode, but so far it's working pretty good. I haven't had many bugs, if any, except for the couple camera glitches. But other than that, man, if you enjoy views and cinematics and, you know, just watching your airplane do what it's supposed to do, chase plane is for the win-win. Link is in the description. Or not the description, but in the chat, as well as the code that you need to use to get your free copy ported over to Microsoft 2024. And with that said, guys, I am going to leave you with one more replay. I'll leave you with the most beautiful one of them all, I think, and we'll run it from back over the city of Ontario. We'll run it from this one here. This is the shot here that I think was the most beautiful coming in. And so with that said, guys, you will be automatically redirected to my next stream, which is at 4:45. The podcast starts at 5. Come through, check us out, and also we'll have the links up for the actual official Closed Traffic Podcast channel as well. But come and show us some love. It'll be myself and XP joining, McSlammin, Johnny, and I forget the other guy's name over on there, talking everything flight sim. So with that said, that is all I have time for right now. Your boy Leo is signing out. Enjoy this one. One last ride into Ontario. See you this evening. Peace.